Always a big home court advantage here in the Mile High City. And the Nuggets will look to use it as they get ready to take the floor. "2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Let's see the stat sheet here for Luka Doncic.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. P.J. Washington is out there with Green, and it's Gafford in at the center position. And for Denver, the guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
So Dallas will get the first possession. And here is Doncic, outside Irving. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Caldwell Pope up top. He's covered by Irving. Wide open look here for Murray. No good on the 3. Outside Irving. The quick look, no good that time. And here's Denver. Jokic finds Murray. Shoots over Doncic. And the rejection by Gafford. Here's Murray. Here's Jokic. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Jokic showing you the benefits of that work in the weight room. Muscling right through the defender.
And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion, Greg, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He started to pile up the hardware and awards. Amazing what he could accomplish the next few years. And what a player Nikola Jokic has become. Clark, a monster at that center position.
Greg, he's one of the players I enjoy watching the most. I mean, he is so good as a center. The scoring, the passing, the rebounding, all of it's there for Jokic. And he makes it look easy the way he handles himself. Beautiful to watch that man play hoops.
Inside. And finished off by Porter.
For the size, the vertical, the explosiveness, Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
Doncic against Murray. Doncic passes to Gafford. Irving looking over the floor. Gafford sets the pick for Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drains it from beyond the arc.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Jokic with the screen on Doncic. Here's Murray. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find the shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
Doncic passes to Irving. On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Murray. Unloads. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the 1 miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Out left to the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Dallas ball.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Denver. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, the Mavericks, 3 games behind.
And I think for Denver, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Here's Irving after Luka Doncic's bucket. Washington, that's good.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 5. Passes to Jokic. The dish now to Porter. Over Green. Rebounded by Gafford. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Green, the pass to Irving. Now here's Gafford. Doncic looking it over. In the corner, Irving with it. Bucket is good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Averaging 29 points per game, 14 rebounds, and 8 assists. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Doncic against Murray. Gordon with the screen for Porter. Pass to Gordon. Here's Jokic, covered by Gafford. And the rejection by Gafford. Jokic with the steal. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, you got to be on guard when Jokic is in the area now. He's adept at reading defenses and going after steals.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Now, Jokic following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. And a wide-open look for Porter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Green against Porter. Porter with the steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Doncic with the steal. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop.
I tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. It just seems like that ball is part of it.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
And he can't get the first one. At this stage of the year, Greg, underperforming teams start to get nervous, especially teams with playoff expectations.
And, Kevin, we're approaching the second half of the season, right? And you don't want to be on the outside of the playoff picture after that. It's put up or shut up time for a few teams.
And, Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving. When he's on, it is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure. You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Over to the left wing. And the turnover again by Denver. Well, we've got a moment here. Let's now see who the league's top scorers are. Number 1, Luka Doncic. 4th, Kyrie Irving.
Anytime these two guys are on the floor at the same time, you're just waiting for one of them to go off, if not both of them.
Looking at Denver, they got their last win against the Thunder.
They shot the lights out from deep, really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
And here is Murray after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Doncic against Murray. Now the pass to Jokic. 6 to shoot. He's looking for Gordon and finds him up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Pass to Washington. Washington with a screen on Murray. The 3 for Doncic. Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail by 9. Porter dishes to Murray. And they double up Murray. Porter passes to Murray. Outside Gordon. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Rebounded by Gafford.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. And Doncic is right there. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Denver calls timeout. The Mavericks making a change here.
And so far the story on Luka Doncic. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers. Always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Murray, the pass to Brown. Watson kicks to Jackson. Here's the screen. Pocket 6. Traps in the tray.
And Jackson has become a reliable three-point shooter. That's a shot you got to respect.
Hardaway against Jackson. On the wing, Doncic. Outside, Jones. Hardaway for 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. You know, you really have to respect workhorses like Reggie Jackson, Clark. He is something else.
Yeah, I think he brings everything in his package that you want in a veteran guard. He's reliable on the court. He's a professional off of it. And he elevates your team's basketball IQ, too. He's a smart player.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the two-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players, guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
Exum, he's checked in for Dallas. No good on the second free throw. And last season saw the retirement of former Nugget great and future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony, Clark. He was one for the ages.
And you can't overlook the impact he had, Kevin, and I agree with you. One for the ages as a rookie, helping them break an 8-year playoff drought, and he never missed the postseason in his 7+ years in Denver.
On the free throw, no good. What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Now here's Jackson. Passes it to Brown. For 3, Murray claims the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Luka Doncic.
Defensive foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. And Greg finishing last season with the #1 seed in the Western Conference. A lot of people still slept on the Denver Nuggets.
And, Kevin, they've had great regular seasons before, only to fall short. But with a healthy Murray and Porter Jr., Jokic finally had the help to get it done. They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And good that time.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Outside Hardaway. On the wing, Doncic. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Murray against Doncic. Murray surveying the D. Pass to Jokic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jokic has got 9. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Mavericks lead by 7. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against you.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Nuggets. 7-point differential. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Exum is out there with Jones. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Irving. And it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Nikola Jokic amazes teammates with his vision. Aaron Gordon says he's a basketball genius. He plays it like chess, seeing it 3 steps ahead. You've always got to keep your eye on him when he has the ball because he'll find you. Even if you don't think you're open. He's a point guard, just in a center's body. Kevin?
That is very true. David, thanks. Here's Irving. Denver able to drain the 3. You know, Clark, I have to say, it seems like the college game has seen a little bit of a shift in recent years. You cover it. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, the game, much like the pro game, has become a little more perimeter-centric. The three-point shot has been a huge part of the game's evolution. And so you see more teams playing to space the floor and take advantage of the three-point shot. Not nearly as much back to the basket post play. So I do think the game has changed, and not necessarily good or bad. I think it's just different.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Jackson against Irving. Here's Jokic. Pass to Strother. Back to Jokic. That's tipped. Now, here is Irving. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Here's the pass to Exum. Right side Hardaway. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Hardaway has got 6.
Hardaway Jr. rises and fires with great confidence from there.
Passes it to Jokic. Pass to Strother. Back to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Jackson from long range. It's rebounded by Dallas. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
It's that time of the game, Nuggets fans. Here comes your Nuggets dance team.
Playing as a team so crucial. Let's see the NBA's best. The Nuggets in second.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. 4-on-3 break. And stolen by Watson. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. A nice shot by Brown.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And yes, it's good.
You know, this is simply what Kyrie Irving does. Get buckets against defenders. He's a bucket maker.
Here's Strother, guarded by Hardaway. Jackson looking it over, driving inside. Second chance effort. He lays it in. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
No good from Irving.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Irving against Jackson. Out to the right wing. Denver passing it around. Pass to Strother. Shot clock at 5. It's good from the top of the key. Strother's got 5 points now this quarter. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Denver, your Nuggets breaker.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
and they are third in opponent scoring. You know what that means. They're playing tough, inspired defense, challenging every possession.
And you pointed this out. No team in the NBA moves the ball better than they do. So many of their baskets are the product of just excellent assists. Dallas leading by 7. Here's Irving over Jackson. Irving, good. Irving's got 20 points. Jackson with it. He's got 6. Down low. Gordon inside. He's covered by Washington.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
There's the pick. Irving for 3. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Jackson against Irving. The 10-footer. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Hardaway against Jackson. Pass to Washington. No good on the triple.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that grittiness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
Here's Irving following the score by Aaron Gordon. Shot from 12. To the left side wing. Washington passes to Hardaway. To the paint. Jokic with the steal. For 3, Caldwell Pope drills it from outside. Caldwell Pope's got it back down to single digits for Denver.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Got to be impressed with this guy's confidence.
Here's Irving. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
How about the ferocity from him right there? This guy is relentless.
Irving against Jackson. Gordon kicks to Jackson. From outside, off the mark.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Hardaway, no good. The Nuggets trail by 9. Brown, the pass to Jackson. The pass to Gordon. Here's Brown. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Outside Jackson. 3-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
Elite vision from Jokic. Knows exactly where his teammates are at all times. And recognizes the defense, too.
Jones sets the pick for Washington. Here's Irving on the mark with the 15-footer. Irving's got 27 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Gordon. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson. From down in the low post. It goes. Jackson's got 11 points.
And textbook use of the pick and roll by Jackson, disrupting the defense and getting himself a look.
And the Mavericks call time here.
T-shirt time.
Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Jokic. Michael Porter comes in for Christian Brown. And Murray subbed in for Jackson. Here's Gafford. He has yet to score. Now Doncic to the inside. Washington. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
Now here's Murray. 35 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him. And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Irving. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Caldwell Pope.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
And the first one drops.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, D.A. Thank you. So it's Denver now, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. A three ball. Up it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut down to just 4 points for the bucket from Caldwell Pope.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Now here's Irving. He's got 29 points. Washington with the screen on Murray. And Doncic with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
Now Irving following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray. Irving kicks to Washington. Clock at 4. From deep. Gafford misses. Outside Porter. Pass to Murray. A three. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
And Murray not afraid now of anybody. In fact, he welcomes getting fouled on the way up.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Free throw good, Murray.
To get where you want to go as a team, you need big game players. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome to our halftime show. Some excellent basketball so far with Denver in a close game.
You know, they were crashing the offensive glass. Those second chance points, they made a big difference. And they played bully ball. You know I like bully ball.
And it helps when your opponent won't block out. There's that too. And let's take a glance at what lies ahead. A look at the upcoming schedule.
Long road trips never easy. You hope to get some early wins, but if you don't, that grind gets harder and harder and harder and harder and harder.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, long stretches away from home can reveal what you really are made of.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. Sharing the wing spots, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter. And it's Murray in at the one spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now, here's Doncic, following the miss by Jokic. Irving against Caldwell Pope. Gafford sets the pick for Irving. Shot clock at 6. And Gafford throws it down.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Caldwell Pope against Irving. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Caldwell Pope. Man, Clark, Contavious Caldwell Pope is sure steady out there, isn't he?
He really is, Kevin. Rock solid, not only in being available, but staying available. I mean, this guy has great durability at KCP. You can count on him.
And here is Murray after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Shot from 12. Basket counts. Murray's got 14.
Well, I love the fact that he caught it and was ready to shoot it right away. Well done.
Caldwell Pope against Irving. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Murray against Doncic. Shoots. Murray, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Here's Murray following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Murray kicks to Gordon. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. From deep Washington. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
4-3.
Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. Murray against Doncic. Murray kicks to Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Porter a screen on Washington. Gordon outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. And here is Doncic. 23 points in the game. They kick it out to Green. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
The Nuggets trail by 15. Denver calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Turnovers, and they also show up in the top 5 in terms of field goal percentage. They usually take quality shots and really share the basketball.
And they show a lot of discipline on the court as their turnover ranking shows. They're not about to give away possessions. They don't get loose with the ball. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Outside Irving. On the wing, Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Over Porter. Doncic, no good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Porter kicks to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon with the finish.
Hey, listen, Gordon once jumped over a mascot while putting the ball under his legs in a dunk contest. I mean, he's one of the most ridiculous athletes and dunkers we have in the game.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the Mavericks with possession here. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Pass to Gafford. To the wing right side. Outside, Green. Irving up top. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Lets the 3 fly. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Murray against Gafford. Murray, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Now Jokic. Inside is Jokic territory.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
And the Mavericks call time here. Christian Brown's checked in for Michael Porter.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Aaron Gordon. How his last 10 games have gone. Averaging about 7 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And while the numbers are decent, I really feel like he can do more.
Yeah, you know, his issue is more mental right now, I think. He just needs to block out the distractions and get back to being the star that he is.
Dallas leading by 11. Outside Irving from 17 feet out, and they pick up 2. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
Now, here is Irving. 33 points for him.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
The Mavericks have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Clark, and you mentioned this, what you like about Jamal Murray more and more is he's always creating for others.
You know, look, sometimes it's a function of who you play with as to how you're perceived. I don't think he's ever been selfish, but he wasn't always surrounded by excellent scorers. So this guy just wants to win, and he'll do whatever it takes to do so.
First free throw is good. Dallas making a switch here. Jones is checked in. He hits both from the stripe. And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases. And even if the money is not NBA large, it still could close the gap for a family of a player that might be struggling and could use some additional income.
Now Murray, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Now here's Jokic. He's got 15. It's stolen by Jones. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail by 9. Caldwell Pope finds Murray for the 3. And Jones pulls it down.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Doncic passes to Irving. On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Murray. From 12 feet out, a nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 7 now in this quarter.
Savvy play call that time by Luka, creating some room for himself out there. Got some space, just what he needed.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Shoots over Gafford. Jokic, no good.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And Gafford throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here's Murray. 20 points for him.
2 minutes remaining.
Denver passing it around. Here's Brown. Guarded by Green. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Jokic. And the rejection by Gafford. The pass to Irving. Murray against Doncic. Jones with the screen on Murray. Doncic, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 15. And the rejection by Gafford.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Doncic kicks to Green. Dishes it to Irving. It's good. Irving's got 8 points here in this quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Murray outside. It's stolen by Jones. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Gafford throws it down.
Assisted by
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Here's Caldwell Pope. The Mavericks making the shot. Passes it to Murray. Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, for a young player, it's so good to see Doncic make an effort on both ends like we saw there.
Here's Murray up on top. Guarded by Doncic. Here's Brown. Jokic high post. Gordon outside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Dallas up 19. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for the Mavericks, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Washington out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Jones in at the small forward. Here's Jackson. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Jackson passes to Jokic. Shoots over Gafford. And it's Jokic missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Doncic outside to the paint. Here's Gafford. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Assisted.
Doncic has got assist number 8 now on the night. On the wing, Jackson, guarded by Doncic. Jokic with the screen on Irving. Back to Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Here's Irving. Again, the Mavericks score.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now, here's Jokic. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Here's Washington. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Strawther. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Outside Irving. Wants to get it to Gafford, and does. And Gafford throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Strawther. No good with the triple. Jones looking for an opening. Outside Irving. And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Craig, that's done, so what new teams?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Dallas calls timeout.
Okay, fans, let's make some noise for your Nuggets breaker!
Nuggets making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Dallas moving the ball around. Irving for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Irving's got 44.
You know, getting up into Irving's grill only gives him additional intensity and focus to let you have it.
Jokic inside. It's rebounded by Dallas.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
The first one falls. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
You know, what makes Jokic truly exceptional in my mind is the versatility. You know, he's a really good passer, and that to me is a tremendous distinction, not to mention how he scores and does the other stuff he does out there.
Now, here is Irving. Gafford finds Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Another three for Dallas.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Watson. There's the screen. And he banks in the layup. Watson's got his first points in this one.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's Irving. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Well, I tell you, you look at Washington's motor and his effort, a lot to like about both. I mean, he uses his length and instincts to do a good job on the glass.
Here's Strother. Pass to Jokic. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Gafford trying to break free. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his third personal foul.
And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
And he makes the first. And the Mavericks making a change here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Murray, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Jackson setting the pick here for Caldwell Pope. Jackson setting the pick here for Caldwell Pope. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's the three, deflected by Hardaway.
Mavericks ball.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for Denver. And Dallas with a change here too. Hardy's checked in. So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one-and-done, that you've somehow failed. And that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
And so here's Denver after the Mavericks pick up 3 and finished off by Porter.
Porter comes away with the hustle bucket. That time using his size to make an impact on the offensive glass.
Hardy passes to Exum. Here's Lively. Jokic defending. Makes it off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Count that one. And it's now 23 points for Jokic.
It takes body control, concentration, and skill to score against that kind of defense. Jokic doing a really nice job inside.
Here's Hardaway. Exum with it. Back to Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Gordon. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Murray. And Jones pulls it down. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Lively. And he dunks it down.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. And he gets it to go from the corner. Jokic has got 25 points in the game.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Caldwell Pope against Hardaway. Exum sets a screen for Hardaway. Baseline try, and he gets the jumper to drop. Hardaway has got 5 points now this quarter.
Like saying the different ways Hardaway Jr. attacks the defense.
Murray outside. And there's the pass to Jokic. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now, here's Exum, guarded by Porter. Porter with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And it's Gordon. That time on the assist from Porter. 8 points for Aaron Gordon.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Hardaway against Caldwell Pope. Hardaway passes to Lively. He can't get it to go. Denver shooting an efficient 53% from the field.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Dallas.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And tonight's win will put them up 2-1 in what has become a really intense season series, giving them a tentative edge here with one still left to be played against Denver.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
He lobs it up. And again, Dallas turns it over.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Magic substitution. Number 18, Olivier Maxence Prosper.
1:06 left to play here in the fourth. Jokic with his screen on Hardaway. It's blocked. Pass to Exum. To the middle. Here's Rifle. Jokic defending. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Hardy, he's checked in for Dallas.
Magic substitution. Number 1, Jaden Hardy.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. And he uses the glass on the layup.
At his most explosive, Murray is a wrecking ball. And the way he's going tonight, he might just knock this entire building down.
Now, here's Hardy. Pass to Jones. Hardaway against Caldwell Pope. Exum kicks to Hardaway. 5 to shoot. There's a screen. The 3. Back to Exum. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyrie, a top-tier matchup. I wonder if you circled this one on the calendar.
Every game is like that for us, especially going forward. We understand what we're trying to accomplish. The little things matter in the big picture, so we want to just come out and just have a consistency on both ends of the floor.
Well, it showed up tonight, man, with a big win, man. I appreciate your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.